Hello and welcome everyone. This is Father from Turkey Expert. I'm the area specialist in my company. We're moving on to the project's details. I would like you to know about the region Kağıthane. What is it and what importance does it contains during our day? What is so special about Kağıthane, especially why is it so being resembled to Mecidiyeköy Şişli? So moving there before, I would like to tell you that in Istanbul, the business center is basically considered as Maslak. Maslak is basically the head office for like almost all holdings in Istanbul, in Turkey, around the world or Europe mostly. A lot of agencies, a lot of business developers, a lot of analysts, a lot of the business concentrated facilities, or let's say situations, are mostly observed and obtained in Maslak. So it's been like this for years, and now Maslak is situated. Like it's so in center of Istanbul, and now the situation has started in Maslak. So what happened is that once the situation starts, the traffic, or let's say the crowd, gets then divided into nearby areas, as always. So it started with Mecidiyeköy and Şişli, and now it's coming to Kağıthane. So like from 5 years from today, when we talk about Mecidiyeköy or Şişli, it was like quite normal region of Istanbul. It was not so considered as such like luxurious or such expensive region as it is considered today these days. Like today, when you talk about buying 1+1 apartment, that is like one bedroom apartment, that costs you like almost like over $300,000, which is a really handsome amount of like when you talk about real estate in Turkey. So this is really important point that Kağıthane is going to be one of them in near future. That's not going to take more than 3 or 4, maximum 5 years that it's going to be in that situation. But when we talk about the prices are quite reasonable and so suitable right now. So it's basically considered as a really good point for investment and also for residential purpose as well. But as when we talk about residential purposes, then we need some ready apartments, some ready houses, or let's say some ready flats. But some such kind of projects, when you want to make a lot of like a good potential profit in it, then it should be under construction. This is a law which is like applied all over the world mostly. Of course, you get the good investment opportunities and also a ready project, or let's say ready compound as well. But when we talk about the under construction project, it's of course all the time more profitable as compared to the one which is ready. So, having said that, I would just continue with my project today. It's 2 blocks. It's considered of 2 blocks. It's like one of them is 5 floors, and the other one is 11 floors. As you can see, it's like a modern and comfortable living space in the heart of city in Kağıthane, the valuable district of Istanbul. Like I just explained why is it considered as the valuable district of Istanbul. It was just the reason that it's going to be one of the city center, let's say, potential carrying business point for Istanbul. It's basically consisting of 1+1 and 2+1 units. It starts from 69 meter squares and goes on to 200 meter square to the maximum. The price starts from $133,500 and goes on till $400,000 and over. So I will just move on to this is the side view, by the way, as you can see. This is the bird eye view, like which we call from the upper side of the project. It looks like this. Okay, so now let's talk about some project details. It is like it's basically a 2 building project in Kağıthane district, Istanbul. It's like a European side of Istanbul. It's basically situated on 4,200 meters square of area. Consists of 2 blocks, 5 floors, and 11 floors. The total number of apartment is 121 of 1+1 and 2+1. The location is really premium because it's like just on the main road of Kağıthane. Now, we're talking about the delivery date. It's going to be delivered in December 2022. Type of apartments, I just discussed it, 2+1 and 1+1, and the starting price is $133,500. So like it was $133,000, the starting price. Okay, now moving on to the location of the project. When we talk about it, okay, we talk about the general location that it's in Europe. It's a good point for investment. But when we talk about the location of daily needs and daily life, it's just 5 kilometers away from E5 highway and 10 kilometers away from Fatih Sultan Mehmet Bridge, and just like almost 10 kilometers away from 15 July Martyrs Bridge as well. It's just like 150 meters away from the Ready Metro, and there's gonna be another one coming up really soon. Mostly like 1.5 or 2 years is gonna take. Like most probably with the project, it's gonna be also delivered. It's going to be 100 meters away from the project as well. It's just 10 minutes by walk from one of the very famous shopping mall in Turkey or like in Istanbul, which is like Axis Shopping Mall. It's just 5 kilometers away from Turk Telecom Arena and a lot more. But the most important point here is that it's just like 5 kilometers, 5.5 kilometers away from Taksim and 3.9 kilometers away from Nishantaşı. Like these two are the pearls of Istanbul when we talk about the location. So it's just like really near to that points to those points as well. By the way, when we talk about the property investment, like let's say when you like apart from residential point of view, when we talk about the investment in real estate, we take care like a lot of aspects, a lot of let's say parameters into consideration while investing. But among them, one of the really famous, or let's say one of the really popular point is the metro line, metro bus line, or Marmara line. What do I mean by saying that? Istanbul is a really big city, and basically, whole Istanbul has been connected through these three commutes really easily, really comfortably, without any fatigue, without any traffic, without any delay, anything. Just like you get on it and you go to the place wherever you want straight away. So it's really considered a really ease of access for people living in Istanbul. Why am I speaking about it? The thing is that this project is just near to the one of the metro station, which is 150 meters away from the location. And there's gonna be another metro station, as I said, on the right side of the project, which is just like 100 meters away from the project. So the thing is that when we talk about the parameters of this local commute in real estate, you should add 45% of profit directly, just like roughly speaking, 35 to 45 to be guaranteed, uh, of profit you can add on the total price when we talk about one of the metro line or one of the Marmara, one of the Metrobus line coming to the project. So what do I mean by like this point is really valuable in this project. Like whatever you invest right now, the completion, like after the completion of the metro line when it's gonna be in 1.5 or 2 years, you're going to get a really handsome amount of profit only because of that specific parameter. I'm not talking about this project being on the main road, this project being on Kagithane, this project being on the like right side of the municipality park, or this project being in the really center of the region. I'm just talking about that really specific point that there's going to be a metro line. It's already in under the construction. You can just double check it with your relative, with your friends, or online even. It's just under construction. It's going to be completed. This is like one point of this project, which is really important when you talk about investment. So just keep that in mind that whenever you want to invest in Istanbul, keep this thing that is Metro going to be here in any year, in 2 years, in 3 years or not, because that defines your profit up to 35 to 45% alone. Now I'm going to move to the facilities. Social facilities are normal as we see. Swimming pools, parking, fitness center, cafe and restaurants, children playground, and of course, security 24/7. This is an overlook of the project from outside. This is the shorter block, which is 5 floors. And this is the shorter and the bigger block. This is like one of them is 5 floors and another one is 11 floors. By the way, they have really good terraces for enjoying your time with your family and friends outside, like in the evening maybe, or let's say at some special occasions. It has really good kind of an environment. City center, high value area. Now you know why is it high value area. You already have an idea about it. Okay, this is the terrace which I was talking about. It's just like as it's in city center, it has really good view because it's just like you can see Muscat, you can see other side of city center really easily from your terrace. Okay, the living room, the bedroom, the bathroom, the bedroom, bathroom again, and the kitchen. Okay, this is the fitness area. Let's say the social facilities area. It's like it considers of gym, sauna, Turkish hammam, and the final point, which is like the prices and area range. The prices are, as you can see, starting from $133,500, and it goes up till $405,000. 1 plus 1 starts from 69 meter squares, goes up to 110 meter squares, and 2 plus 1 starts from 93 meter squares till 200 meter squares. Meter squares are really handsome in this project. Usually, when we talk about the city center, meter squares are being kept really compact just because of the reasons that meter squares are really valuable in city center. But this project has managed it really wisely, and it's really worth it. So that's all for this project for now. I hope you like the presentation. I hope you like the general overview of this project. For more information, I would be more than welcoming you all. If you have any query, any question regarding some specific point of this project, please do let us know, and it's going to be more than a pleasure for me and my team to answer your questions. Have a really good time. See you in the next video.